Depends on my mood.
You know the answer to that.
I know it's Kendrick Lamar. He's just since I first listened to him because I got put on Section 80 when it came out, and I just ever since then I've been following him in his career, and I just think he's hard to beat. Like he has a lot to say. He has a good message. I think this last album was it had really good songs on it, but it seemed like some of it was to make some money, which I respect. Like, right. You need to start making money when you get to a certain point. I think he's definitely my best. What about you guys?
First, Demon Cock says, "Hell yeah, Koolaid, this shit tight."
Who's Demon Cock?
I don't know, but I like the name.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
What about you guys? What's your guys' favorite?
Favorite rapper all time? I gotta say Tupac. Like,
yeah,
sounds generic, but
it's a good
he
answer.
comes with too many messages. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he overflow your ears with something.
I know. I was gonna say before you said that, I was gonna say Biggie or Tupac, but
I think Tupac was I wish I was my age during the time he was going.
I love Biggie's flow, but Tupac has more of a message, I think.
Tupac was so impactful in the community, and then so impactful just around the world. I mean, was he the first rapper that really made, like, he did it all? He did movies, he did, obviously his music, but I mean, LL Cool J was probably the first ginormous rapper who started breaking the barriers, but
I couldn't even tell you.
Run DMC.
Yeah, Run DMC.
Yeah, for sure.
Forgot about him. He's
KRS-One.
Yeah,
KRS motherfucking one.
KRS.
Personally, I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna say like a big gumbo of like Led Zeppelin, Marvin Gaye, fucking Tupac,
yeah.
Nas. Throw it in there with some Guru, which is the Gang Star. There's too many to fucking like name. And then like, I don't know, I have to put in some J. Cole. Kendrick has this song called Dreams. He's like, what if a dream was reality and reality was a dream? Life ain't as easy or it ain't as simple as it seems. What if real life situations actually happen and all this shit was artificial? And he wrote that when he was like fucking 16.
Right.
And it's like the deepest shit. And then as you're listening to the song, he's like, I lost you, didn't I? Because like as it plays, it's at the point where your mind starts to wander. And he's like, if you're wandering, replay it. You replay it, play through that part, and you're just like, the fuck are you doing?
At such a young age, he was able to like, I don't know. It still blows my mind going and listen to any shit that he's done. I'm so glad you said J. Cole. I have been, as I've been told online by people, that I am a J. Cole dick writer. I don't understand this whole dick writing thing that's like a part of the rap community.
What about his new album though? Do you guys like J. Cole's newest album?
Do you know what it stands for? KOD? It stands for Kill Our Demons.
I was gonna say, I think I fucking know, but...
So, like, I watched an interview about it last night. Like, it kind of sounds poppy, but he's like, that's the whole point of the album. He's like, all these people, like, they think I'm talking shit about them on the album, but it's really like, you guys inspired my music, but, like, I'm going to still stay on my tip and, like, wake these people up.
I hated it the first time I listened to it, because I thought that he switched from...
a message to...
Yeah, to something else.
Ignorant.
But after I went back and listened through it again, I'm like, okay, because he started like bad talking his mom on one of the things, and I was like, what is this? Like, all of his, like, the whole rest of his library has been, his mom was like big positivity, and I was like, but he wasn't actually shit talking. The bars were so layered that I didn't catch it the first time around. I was like, oh,
I don't know if it's more of like you're saying, like, against his mom. I think it's either about what his mom has gone through,
right,
or it's someone else's story, because also he portrays a lot of like his friends' stories that have to do with like my future music. You're gonna hear that kind of stuff. Like my friends, like I have friends that can't like portray what the fuck they want to say, so like I'm gonna spit that for them.
Right. No, that's what I was saying. Is like the first time I went through, I was like, that's what I thought he was saying, was that he was bad talking his mom. And I'm like, that kind of goes against everything he's always said. But you're right. I think he was saying, like, from her perspective, or from a friend's perspective.
Let's answer some of the chats real quick. So Demon Cock says Shannon.
Oh, it's Shannon?
And then Biggie was better. Respect to Tupac, but Biggie was talented. Nice Haki. What flavor? Vape? I have no idea.
It's like a watermelon. It's not that good.
And then
Probably
J.
lemon
Cool, more like J. Drool. Let me kiss you, please, bro. Which one of you has the biggest cock? Jesus. Okay.
It's Friday night.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Friday night, exactly.
But speaking of Tupac real quick, did you see Suge Knight's son said that he's like, Tupac's alive, we're about to drop a Tupac record.
Oh yeah.
He was also talking about like the night that he said Tupac was alive.
Yeah.
He's like, these people have been following me all over and all this kind of shit.
Oh shit.
Trying to get him like off the subject of Tupac being alive.
Oh.
I didn't hear what you said, but you were gonna say something. What kind of music are you into?
Oh shit. I don't know. I try to mix it up. The only thing I've tried so many times. The only thing I can't do is country. I've tried. There's some country songs I like some old school Johnny Cash stuff like that. But like, I don't know. Like this new stuff seems just too poppy for me. Like, I just can't do it. But yeah, I like pretty much. I try to mix it up. You know, I don't know what my favorite is. Like, I think my favorite band is Blink-182. Like, but I don't know. I try to mix it up. I listen to pretty much everything. I try to every week listen to new albums that come out. So.
I gotta get with the country, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, the country, they saying something.
Who would you
I'm trying. That's what I'm saying. I've tried, but like, let's see. Who's the fucking one dude? The dude that sings Tennessee Whiskey.
Chris Stapleton.
Chris
Yeah.
Stapleton.
I like him. Yeah, I like him too.
He's smooth.
He is, and he's got so much soul in his voice.
He
That's
used
what
to
I
write
appreciate.
for all the other country artists,
Yeah.
and then he finally started doing his own thing. But
Y'all heard of Alan Stone?
Alan
Nuh-uh.
Stone.
That white boy, man, looks like a little nerd and shit. And then he gets singing.
See,
Killing
I think my
Stone.
thing is
Got
like I
show.
just haven't heard the right stuff. Like people like, I don't know.
I don't like the main dudes. Like I don't like Blake Shelton's music. I don't like Kenny Chesney or if they're wearing Wrangler jeans and they're wearing Wrangler
think
jeans because they want to be seen wearing Wrangler jeans, I'm not about it.
I just think a lot of fake country, but yeah, like you said, there are some good ones for
I
sure.
like Zach Brown Band.
Me too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're real good.
Rascal Flatts.
Yeah, Rascal Flatts got some good music. And I like old country too, like
Yeah, I love the outlaw country.
like Waylon Jennings and guys like that.
Yeah.
But I guess it's not that I hate country.
Me
I guess
neither.
I just
That's
hate
what I was
like
saying. I was like, now that I realize, it's not that I don't like it, just that I've listened to the wrong stuff.
Now, I want to ask you guys a question about rap and today's, like, right now, like, what's the word? Like, what's going on in rap? Because it seems what's popular is obviously this heavy, the Migos, trap type music. But then we're also got this, I don't want to even call it underground anymore, but this growing genre of, like, this... I've seen it quoted as emo rap. I don't want to call it emo rap.
So like Suicide Boys,
Suicide Boys.
Yeah.
Like,
Lil Peep, Lil Xan.
where do you think that is sprouting from? Because obviously, like, they're popular for a reason. People are listening to it. It's not that they're just shitty artists, even though some people think they are. Do you think it's they are portraying a lot of people's voice that don't have it, or
So, like, I'd say with the Suicide Boys, I'm not going to talk shit about them, but the Suicide Boys sound like 3-6 Mafia. And then, like, I don't know, by all means, make your hustle.
right?
I don't agree with all of their messages and stuff, but obviously they know how to bring in a person into listening to their music. But also, like, the generation now, they're attracted to other things. Like, what people were attracted to back in the day doesn't make sense now. Like, back in the day, it was like, let's talk about real stuff and let's talk about what's happening and all that kind of stuff. But there's also that music still coming out. You just got to find it.
Right.
Like trap music, like, there's probably like 5 that I'll listen to, but other than that, like, not my thing. Don't agree with your message, but you know how to bring people in, you know how to do your hustle, you obviously know how to work your voice for this fucking certain thing, so, like, do what the fuck you're gonna do.
I agree, because, like, I used to talk a bunch of shit on Lil Pump, but I was like, man, he's doing his thing, I can't hate, he's making money, he's made a career out of...
He's fucking 19
Yeah.
or something like
For
that.
real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think that
Not even
he's...
20?
No.
I don't even think he's 20 yet.
So that's what I was saying, like, I can't...
Yeah, if he's 20, he's barely turned 20, and it's
that's
crazy.
what I'm saying, I can't hate, like, whether I like his music or not, he's doing his thing, I can't...
So like, with Little Pump, so, like, it all started from, like, so someone heard something by him, and then from that, they invested their money into what Little Pump was gonna do. So, like, Little Pump right now, he's probably making, like, 20, 30, I'm just... spouting out numbers, but he's like making a certain percentage, and then whoever paid for him to get like everything that he has, like the videos and all that stuff, because he might have been selling drugs or he might not have, but like whether he paid for it or someone else did, like he's he's getting like 20 or 40% of whatever he's doing.
Well, I also think we're in an age now too where it's like character rap, and
Where people like the character their person is.
I don't think I hope. I mean, maybe he is. I don't judge either way, but I think Lil Pump's a character. I don't think Lil Pump is really screaming Gucci Gang every 10 minutes at his house. I think Lil Pump is smarter than we would think he is, and that all these like videos of him doing wild shit are all his character. And I think you see that with like Migos and Cardi B and all these big rappers. I think they're characters, whereas in like 90s, like
they know what sells, like 2 Chainz.
Yeah, like 2 Chainz. We all know 2 Chainz is a character. Fucker's got a master's degree in English. Like that's definitely a character. But in the 90s, I don't think there was that many characters. I don't think Biggie was a character.
No, definitely not.
Tupac wasn't a character. I don't think even Jay-Z was much of a character.
I was gonna say it depends on if you listen to their diss tracks or not. The people that they say about him, like Common talking about Jay-Z or Nas.
But it seems like there's less of like people being themselves and more of like this character because it sells. I'm curious if you guys have any input on that.
As far as characters, I see like, man, everybody throwing a little face, man.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody want to step out like vulnerable as fuck.
No.
Right.
What the truth is, that shit hurts sometimes.
Definitely.
Shit. But then there's some that's just fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Right.
And fucking look up on it and naturally move forward because that's
Exactly.
what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move the mind with the time.
I agree.
I was actually my friend was saying the bars, and I heard what he was saying at my other friend, like his older brother's house, and he caught it. But like I have this song that I wrote. It was more for like a girl. It's like, what does it go? It's like, I get high off your memory. You were a razor to my wrist, maybe my enemy. Most settle for a most settle for a bitch, not a goddess or a queen. You belittled me. I lost my self-esteem with the LSD. The feeling of love really wasn't a thing. Deep inside my thing, all the shit is eating at me. To bond and connect is one of the means of finding something. Love me, and you will always love the supreme. I'm flowing with you on a certain frequency. Do you love me, or do you just love my entity? And like, I don't know, like he was listening to that and he's like, yo,
Fucking
like
bars.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
what just happened?
that shit's
fucking
bad.
dope, dude. That's good.
That was deep, bro.
That's deep for sure. I love it.
My friend wanted to make a song about like the girls. Like I had a girl that was fucking me over a long time ago.
Yeah.
Fuck her. And then he had a girl that was fucking with him at the moment. So I was like, I got something. I can say something right
Dude,
now.
I dig that, man.
See, and I think we're all on the same page, and none of us really. I mean, do you listen to much of the trap music or like the Migos stuff like that?
I catch new shit,
Yeah.
like some of it's catchy.
Oh,
Yeah, for sure.
definitely
That's the
catchy.
thing. It's catchy.
Y'all ever heard of 03 Greedo?
03 Greedo.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
definitely.
think I have.
That motherfucker right there, he be saying something. He come from here. It just sound funny.
Isn't he still in jail, or is he
The
out?
same.
Isn't he in jail, or did he get out?
I think he's still locked up.
Damn.
I think so too. I always see Free Greedo on fucking Twitter. So.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Greedo's tight.
But yeah, I was gonna say is like, I don't know what it is. Like, I hate to. I guess I'm just gonna bash some people, and I really didn't want to ever bash people, but I think the music for like the people who really enjoy Migos and Lil Pump and this new age of trap music like their music not deep. They like their music straight
'Cause
in
it's
your
catchy.
face.
It's just
yeah,
fucking-
and like I'll lie, like if Bad and Bougie comes on, I catch myself dancing. I'm like, this
I
song's
find
fucking
strong
catchy as
stuff.
shit.
And that's in the
Yeah.
part where
No, you're good.
social media comes in. Like everybody got a little computer in their pocket.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So, there's whatever's gonna push
Yeah,
and become popular. That's
people. Yeah,
That's why.
it's gonna
That's why I
happen.
think a lot of them they know what sells. So why would they change? Like
Yeah.
they may have like a better message they want to put, but they're making money. Like I hate the term sellout because like it's tough. I think like someone offered me a big check. Being broke, like I was like shit. If I can make some money, but I don't know. I think I'd still try to push a message too that I feel is good.
hell yeah.
Now I want to know your two's opinion on two people. Logic. What do you guys think about him?
I love Logic.
Yeah.
What you think?
Logic. He's Logic.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
think he can spit
Shit.
for sure. Like,
I'll break.
I can't disagree that he can, like,
He's got all kinds of different, like, I don't know. He's real choppy with it,
yeah,
and he gets. He's intelligent. He's
Yeah,
got
for
his
sure.
words.
Yeah.
You know.
And because that's the big one right now going around is Logic's a sellout.
I don't know. I can't hate him, man.
I can't either. I think
A sellout, like in what way?
that he went from being underground and doing like hard rap to
Oh.
like this new like what's that Suicide Hotline song, and like
Yeah.
People
I
think,
respect that song for what it is too, because like that was like the first song to get out that's not I take
the
that
first,
back,
but, like-
definitely I think one of the most top charting songs to get out there that's about suicide, and
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. If you don't sing, I don't know. Me personally, I write from here. I don't. You know.
Yeah.
I know words. I know, but
Yeah.
feeling. That I feel that's what makes this timeless. Like Bone Thugs First of the Month.
oh shit,
Everybody relates to it. It's gonna
Yeah.
happen forever.
Yeah,
As long
constant.
as we all still in America,
yeah,
you know, there's still families out there fucking going through that shit.
Timeless song.
yeah. Both those, well, like all their shit's good.
Yeah.
So I got like one thing to say about Logic. I actually
Yeah,
watched
too.
the documentary about the dude who put Logic on the Def Jams. The dude who put Logic on the Def Jam is a producer named No ID. No ID made Common's first album, like pretty much all the beats he collabed with another person. He made all the beats for Chocolate Like Water, which is it's a Green album by him, and then I think he made another album for Common. Produced the whole 44 or 444 Jay-Z album that Jay-Z
Jesus.
just dropped.
Yeah.
He's produced a lot of stuff, but he's like talking about Logic. He's like, at first he like heard Logic and he was like, blah,
Yeah.
blah. Then he said he sat down in his car or something and actually listened to Logic and was like, okay. And he's like, this dude's cool. And he said he went to a show, and when he went to Logic's show, he was like, this motherfucker has a whole fan base, like whole arena sold out, and he's not even on a record label or
Shit.
anything yet. And he said at that moment, he's like, we're signing him, put him on. And then he sat down with Def Jams, because most record labels and all that kind of stuff, like whatever business it is, they want like a hit, like something hit
Yeah.
out of you, something
Right.
worth money, all that kind of stuff. He sat down with the owners and shit and said, I don't want him signed to this label. Like, I want him signed to this label, but I don't want him to be like, you guys to worry about him dropping a single and all that stuff. Because
Yeah.
everyone wants the hot single.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
like, let him work on the albums, because the albums is what he does. That's where he's comfortable at. Comfortable at. He has his own fucking fan base, all that kind of shit. And then, like, that's where the 1-800 hotline, like, that came
Okay.
out, like, years after he was signed with Def Jam.
Yeah.
Like, like he said, like, we got to just wait for it, because in time, the single will come, like, whatever the single is.
Yeah, like there's
It's gonna
gonna be a
come.
hit from his.
See, I'm
Whatever.
definitely a fan, because like that's the hot one right now is everyone's like, Logic's trash now, like he got signed and he's fucking
I
garbage.
think
like,
people just hate mainstream. I did for a long time. Just hated the mainstream people because everyone liked him. I was like, it's probably shitty, but there's a reason everyone likes him.
Then the other one I want to know about, before I tell you who it is, I've been a fan for a while. I still am a fan, and I get lots of hate for it. It's Russ.
Fuck with Russ.
Yeah.
Russ is real.
Yeah.
Russ fucking, people don't like Russ.
Russ, I think people don't like Russ is because people don't like Russ because they see other people don't like Russ.
Well, and
It's popular to hate Russ, but he makes, some good shit.
it was
for
definitely
sure.
the Lil Peep thing too. Pissed a lot of people off because he came out talking shit after Lil Peep died of drugs, which he was saying
He
like,
said something like, not like he deserved to die, but he's like, if you're gonna do drugs, this is what's gonna happen.
right.
And then when Mac Miller passed, he was like, rest in peace, Mac Miller. This is unfortunate. It's like, dude, like, you literally just talked shit on Pete for overdosing, like. So that's why a lot of people hated Russ for a long time, is because he talked shit on Pete, and then
I
yeah,
don't even pay attention to like all the drama in
yeah,
there.
that's a reason that a lot of people
Try
stuff.
and screw that.
I just
top
say
off.
Russ had like 22 full albums before he even put a song on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Damn.
So like he says he was 22 steps ahead before he ever
Thank
put
you.
out like something on SoundCloud. And he said his next goal was to build a fan base on SoundCloud.
He's huge for sure. Even with all the hate, he sells out arenas.
Yeah.
So
Sells out huge.
Yeah.
He rapped about it too. He made a song about it, and then it fucking like that shit definitely manifested. He fucking had that shit come true, and I was like,
Damn.
yeah.
Damn, I feel like we could probably talk music for hours because I got like so many artists.
Why
I'm
not?
curious what
I
your
mean-
opinion is. Like,
Chance. What about Chance the Rapper?
Yeah, Chance
While
the
you're on it.
What's your guys' opinion before I say something?
it took me a while to get into him, but I love that he's different genre of music. He's kind of like it's almost like a jazz type
I don't know.
thing.
I
don't
like
know how
him.
to-
I don't know. I respect him for, he didn't have a record label and,
Does this play two things at once? Can you like go on YouTube and look something up?
yeah, we can show stuff.
We can't play music though. That's
It will get
that's not
copyrighted,
ours.
huh?
Yeah.
Well, just because YouTube, yeah. Like, it's fine if we play it now, but when we put it on YouTube, they just, like, cut out the sound of this, like, whole section if music was playing in the background. Like, if we want, we can play music at the end of this.
Yeah.
At the end of the podcast, we can, give our opinions on it, and it'll be on Twitch, we can talk about music on here, but on YouTube. So we can always do that, like, at the end of this, play music, see what we
Right.
like. But
What do you guys think then about Chance?
I like Chance a lot. He just came out with a song, 2018. It goes, what is it? I might need security, and the beat's like, fuck you, and it's a Jamie Foxx stand up from the 90s, and they just turned the
For
bitch
real?
into a beat. Yeah,
Jamie Foxx is so dope.
yeah. Jamie Foxx is the shit. Jamie
He does
Foxx-
everything.
He's playing Mike Tyson in Mike Tyson's movie he's making. Like,
Damn.
he's gonna come out all fucking ripped and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Did you, have you seen, I don't know if, like, do you watch Joe Rogan's podcast and all?
All the time.
Have you seen Jamie Foxx on Joe Rogan's when he was talking about Kanye?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, this fucking kid, we didn't know who he was. It's when he made what song is it?
Slow Jams?
Yeah, Slow Jams. He's like, yeah, we had no idea. He's like, I just met this kid, Kanye West. And yeah, that's dope hearing him tell their stories.
He's like, he said he made that song, and he didn't think it was gonna be shit.
Yeah.
He went in there to sing, and he's all like, said he started like, ooh,
Yeah.
and he's like, no, cut that. That's not what we want. We
Yeah.
don't want that shit on this track. And then he did we want some Marvin Gaye,
Yeah.
some Luther Vandross, a little Menina, and then that shit. He said like a couple months later, like it just.
Old school
Ooh.
Kanye is so dope.
I love old school Kanye. What's your guys' like opinion about new Kanye?
I don't know. I can't tell if he's doing this, like, his stuff, like, acting out, like, saying, like, his MAGA stuff, Trump. Like, I don't know if he's doing this to sell records, because it seems like he comes out, like he'll be, like, not, like, social media or anywhere, and then he's about to drop an album, and all of a sudden he's, like, come out of nowhere, he's going to be on Joe Rogan, so, like, I just don't know if he's doing this to sell albums, or if he's, like, actually wild now, so.
Did you say he's gonna be on Joe Rogan?
Yeah, he's going to be
Yeah.
on Joe Rogan's.
When?
This year, him and Joe Rogan just tweeted, he's like, me and Kanye have been talking, we don't know what the date is, but we'll be soon, me and Kanye.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
so-
wanna watch.
Yeah, so, like, I just don't know what Kanye we're gonna get on the podcast. Are we gonna get, like, wild Kanye, like, saying shit, like, what the fuck is he talking about? Or is he gonna be, like, deep talking messages? But I have no idea.
I
But,
say like some of Kanye doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But some of it makes like.
I've always been a
sense.
Kanye fan. Like, I don't know. I think Kanye's dope. A lot of people hate him, but
His music has been fantastic. Like, some of it I didn't fuck with. I did not like Life of Pablo.
I liked Life of Pablo.
I didn't like
Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus more trap, but I like both of them.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of either of those. The newer album was pretty good. It has
The
some,
one where he's like, I hate being bipolar. It fucking
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
And then I like The Life of Pablo. I like that song. He's like, I just met this model. And
Yeah,
she bleached your asshole.
Yeah.
If I could bleach my t-shirt.
With Cudi? What do you
Yeah.
do? You like Kid Cudi?
Yeah. I like Kid
Kid
Cudi.
Cudi.
So like Kid Cudi talks about when he first like dropped like Day and Night and all that shit. Like his message is to like save depressed people
Yeah.
and kids from suicide. But he's like, at that moment, I wasn't feeling that. He's like, I was just like trying to get that out for people.
Yeah.
He's like, I was not feeling myself. He was like doing hella coke. and
Yeah. I've seen
all
that
that
interview.
shit.
It's like, yeah, it's crazy.
You want to know something weird? A song turns 10 years old this year.
Which one? Day and Night? Damn.
Isn't that fucking weird?
That's
No, you fucking
crazy.
7th grade.
Yeah.
Shit.
I was fucking 6th grade.
Yeah, we would have been 8th grade, 2008.
2008, 8th grade.
Yeah,
That's weird, bro.
Yeah, that's an old.
Fucking time.
yeah. Time is a son of a bitch sometimes, but
Yeah. It was fucking
Did you like
quick.
guys like Kids See Ghosts, the Kanye Kid Cudi album?
Yeah.
I liked it too.
I still don't. I don't know what it is.
I think it's dope. I've listened to it so many times.
Y'all got some more water?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can grab one for you.
I'll take one too.
Yeah.